27 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Hold on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the 6'2 quarterback who started his college career at Purdue, then went to LSU. It's Danny Etling. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
First carry for the former Tar Heel Elijah Hood. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Redskins send out their punter. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. This is taken at the 15. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Well, Charles, as this offense comes out here, let's talk about the AFC Championship game coming up. Kansas City hosting Tennessee. The Chiefs, the winner over the Texans in the divisional round. But even before they took the field, they got a surprise gift on Saturday night with those Titans winning in Baltimore to set up the unexpected matchup.
But sometimes a gift isn't exactly a gift because they went from thinking they had to chase around Lamar Jackson to having to fortify themselves against Derrick Henry and the 250 pounds of man coming out and running the football. That run defense that got better as the season went on, it will get severely tested in this one. But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Now a toss coming right side. It's Jackson, and he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry for us. Okay, I'm not that sorry, but
Have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little.
Turn my volume so I can hear you. Huh?
Possession with the opposite team.
Turn up your mic, because I can barely hear you. Oh, my mic is so low.
Tried. They just didn't get.
No, turn it up to like max, because I can barely hear you. Okay, well, listen, this time deserves to get a score.
On first down, Hood, and he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Okay, I probably will.
On second down now. Hood. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Etling. And that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Next drive coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not sure what was going on this past season in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania, but you think about the Eagles and these Steelers and the injury bug that bit both of them, it's really hard to fathom. If it's germane to the Steelers, though, the dreadful start really began with the injury to Ben Roethlisberger. Lost for the year after 2 weeks, and things, although they obviously picked things up later in the year, Charles, started to go south right there.
I think their head coach, Mike Tomlin, not going to win head coach of the year, but to me deserves great consideration because 1-4 start, then they won 8 out of 10, and no Ben Roethlisberger quarterback. In fact, they went through, as we would count it, essentially 4 quarterbacks this year when you count Joshua Dobbs in the preseason before he was traded to Jacksonville. You end up with an undrafted rookie, Devlin Hodges out of Sanford, the Duck guy, Duck Dynasty himself. But this team, 30th in total offense. They've got a lot of work to do next year, but they get Roethlisberger back, get a healthy James Conner back, they'll be right back in the hunt for the AFC North title.
So even though Pittsburgh's had a lot of great playoff years under Mike Tomlin, you think maybe this was his most impressive coaching job?
To me, this team could have collapsed and just gone totally south with the 1-4 start and all the injuries that we were noting. They didn't do that. They continued to press and were actually in the hunt.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 48, and it will be brought. The interception on the final play of this first quarter. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Hood. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Etling to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Tyler Lockett. He's at the 30, 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Brandon, I loved his game in college, and I thought he would translate well as a pro. Boy, did he exceed my expectations. Another punt return for a touchdown.
Busted onto the scene as an all-pro returner as a rookie. He's not looking back. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, as they come out here to set up shop for this next drive, let's talk about the NFC Championship game coming up. San Francisco hosting Green Bay. It was the road teams winning in the wild card round, Seattle, Minnesota, but the home teams bounced back in the divisional round. 49ers beating the Vikings and the Pack beating Seattle in Lambeau. So sets up a great NFC Championship game.
And a rematch of their regular season meeting that San Francisco dominated. Don't think Green Bay has forgotten that one. They have not traveled well to the West Coast this season. Losing at the Chargers, losing at San Francisco. I think they'll play much better in this one. Aaron Rodgers burning to get back to the Super Bowl yet again.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. On third down. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Right now in the second quarter on the defensive side, they got to feel pretty good about what they're doing.
They should embrace the feeling they have now, embrace the way that they're playing, and continue that through the half. I know defensive coordinators, sometimes they overthink it, start wondering how they're going to be attacked. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And what do you think's going through his head right now? Your team's winning, but you're not having your best game. That probably affects you even when your team is up.
You don't want anyone else to know it, but I think you're right. It bothers a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play as well as their words. And in this case, he's got something he can fall back on. He's contributed, yet at the same time he's thrown an interception. Got to remember the bottom line, though. They're winning. So he knows if he plays better, they might be winning by more.
And it's only the second quarter, so he's got some time. He'll wind up getting 9 after chucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The throw over the middle, take it in, and he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. To throw is Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Here's Hetling to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw Etling. And he fires one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that...
Like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they could...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now.
Now Davis fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On second down, this is Jackson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Garoppolo is complete to Lockett. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Edling throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that
by the time we have to leave the booth.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Ready? They'll run on first down. Hood. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run again with Hood. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Oh.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Auclair, the tight end. The 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
I'll be right back, guys.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. They'll throw it here. Edling. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
Everyone felt like this game was over, but to be able to stay in it, put together a drive, score a touchdown, that's got to be a positive for them.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together a real game before, so they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Returnable for Thomas. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in as his guys continue to pour it on. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing on 2nd down. Gatling. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
46.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Welcome back live to Orlando. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Redskins send out their punter as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Garoppolo on 1st down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A very good gain on 1st down. 9 yards on the dump-off. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Set. 10-2 stop. Hey, watch the slant.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run here with Hood, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, giving different angles, different looks, like a good boxer.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
What could you want from me? Sorry. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad because I really want more than 73 points in this 22 second half and I had 73 points.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Steelers.
Because what?
We'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Bentley. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Oh my God.
8, that's where the 1st down marker is. Here on 3rd. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation.
This game really beats me. Okay, I need to go get the needles.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I step like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. myself. At a genie with the snails and a
They're more
5-star
actual
hotel.
lions.
And I wish they well when
They're
they wish for me
really
to fail.
in
I
it.
might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself?
Yes.
Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v. All right, next up, let's get your team, player. It's the Snappers. All right, y'all, let's stack your lineup with some X Factors. Troy Polamalu lets those Super Bowl rings do his talking.
I don't know which one. I like the Eagles.
They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray. Make that play.
I'm sorry, the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Need a quarterback that's quick? Gotta go with Vic.
I got loads in my safe.
Better with you?
7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
I don't know.
Number 55 in the Ring of Honor for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank you Lord for my people in my head.
Okay, that was a test. You made the right pick. Remember, always go with Dion.
Bruh.
Fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping 'cause I got another
Come on, man.
Carrying that big rock for y'all. Give it up for Offset.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Okay.
I could
I'm
get
gonna
it by
pick
myself.
you,
I'ma
but I
get it
don't
by
know.
myself,
What
yeah.
People have been saying you're really good, so
Madden 17 cover athlete, Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, he was reading my mind.
Let's go, Snappers. Rhythm.
It scared me. This man got Snoop Dogg. Okay, he's an old Indian. He's in the 2000s. He's in the 2000s. They weren't 2020. He got Snoop Dogg. He got, and we got the Eagles.
Superstar KO ain't your normal game of football. One drive from the 25. Tug of war to break ties. And no kicking. Let's go. You got one drive to score on it. So get going. On first down, Cunningham's got it. Looking long. And he got him. Complete. And he's free. Going down the right side. All the way home for a rhythm touchdown. John Gruden's got the play dialed in for two. Let's see what they do. Gonna try and throw for it. He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. All right now, tug of war is only 8 points away. Time to step it up. Here's the first carry now for Offset from Migos. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. After the smoke clears, you lost 3 on that busted first down play. KO Superstars have got to be better than that. Now, Vic. The rhythm on third down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. 3rd and 2, here's Vic. Rolling to his left. Can he do it himself?
I didn't know.
I hope that first drive snaps something in you. Show them how much you want to win. Here's Vic, 1st and 10. Okay, a yard short of the marker. That shouldn't be a problem for a superstar KO player of your caliber, right? Now he'll move out the pocket, and they'll finally bump him out, but not after a big game. On 1st down, Vic's got it. And they'll finally bump him out, but not after a big game. Got just short of 1st. Now finish the job and reset your downs on 2nd. 2nd down, they'll run it, and he's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The rhythm on 3rd down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. The rhythm on 3rd down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. Throwing his Vic on 3rd. Looking left side, and that's complete. And they make it all the way to the 8. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Close enough to make both teams sweat. Who wants it more? Here's Vic. Drop the rock. You can't let them take back yards from you, especially when you're in the shadow of their goalpost. On 2nd down, here's Vic. It up, and he'll get in. Touchdown, snapper. Looking for the KO. What's Bruce Arians gonna dial up? Here's a toss coming right, and he is not gonna make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall. Snappers, come out of your shell. Give it another shot. our cool cats at? Snap it up for the snappers. Three, two, one, it's takeoff. Madden 2005 cover star, Ray Lewis. Getting that double bag as coach and player. What's his name? Snoop Dogg.
Honey, I dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me, celebrate, copy.
It's 2019 Hall of Famer Ty Law.
It is not 2019
Hands, thought he could guard me. I go when they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can.
It's Mel Blunt, the four-time Super Bowl champ. All right, the Snappers versus Dot City.
Who even is my quarterback?
They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need to lead some a beast, I'm an animal. He be competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. Do what you do in the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed to be emerging victorious. Years black, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, cut it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me, celebrate, I'm cocky.
One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn. Score on this drive, and the pressure's on them. Here's Vic, 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And this is gonna be deep. Throwing back the other way. Up, picked off. Pumping those legs. They got it. It's... They gotta stop you. But we all know, can't stop, won't stop. They start with the run. And he'll push forward here for a nice little gain. Ended up being a 6-yard gain. Keep that momentum going. On 2nd down, here's Yachty. And the first hookup with his wide receiver, Snoop Dogg. All right, Dot City, it's your turn. Pull Yachty on 1st and 10. A little hand smacking. Defender comes up with it. Forgot something? It's tug of war time. And we've got something a little bit different for y'all. The end zones are going to get bigger after both teams run a play. Score first, and you're moving on. Big to throw from the 50. Moving to his right. Uh-oh. Can he get him? That is caught inside the 5. In his own end zone, Yachty is batted up, and Oakland defender is there for the INT. Oh, no, it's... From the and he will score. Touchdown, the City. Snappers, come out of your shell. Give it another shot.
I wrote veteran season 3.
Bruce is back with the snappers. Randy Moss, get on a winning streak with the freak. It's Hall of Fame cornerback, Deion Sanders.
I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym, jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Did it here with anybody, take them, I can shake them, I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me, I am up. Seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up.
Allen, bringing that ground game from the Hall of Fame.
They chasing us, calling audible. I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way.
New England Patriots legend. It's Gronk.
Tell them move the chains.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry cold as shield. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. They burst up their ass like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah,
Ed Reed has the 2 longest INTs in NFL history, and he's on your team.
Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it, how about it?
7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro. What else you need to know? It's John Rand. Let's go, Snappers. Dot City.
Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods. Damn it, I'm the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. They burst up their ass like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal.
Aha! You made it! Welcome to Superstar KO. In this mode, man, we laying tracks and talking smack. So if you ready, let's get it started. Your ball, one drive. Superstar, you are live. On first down, they go to DJ Khaled. And incomplete there. A nice hit jars the ball free. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? Now Khaled. And the first hook up with his wide receiver, Terrell Owens. And he takes it into enemy territory just past midfield. Here's DJ Khaled. 1st and 10. Wide open is his receiver. That's complete. Now that's how you move the ball in Superstar KO. You're just outside their red zone. Khaled's gonna throw. This is caught by Moss. Reaching the red zone. That's how you get things done here in Superstar KO. And again, here's Khaled. Oh, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Hey, look, better incomplete than intercepted this close to the goal line. Know what I'm saying? And another one. DJ Khaled. And he's into the end zone for a Dot City touchdown. All right now, Dot City is lining up for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it. Deion Sanders able to put a hand on the ball. You can still win this one clean. First carry for Marcus Allen. Offense picked up 4 yards on that last play. Got to get a few more if you want that first down. 2nd down. They'll run it. And there's prime time to bring them down.
Okay, I know some of the words.
They'll run the toss here with Allen. And this play will be blown up by Deion Sanders. Lost a mess of yards on that last play. Wow, you really got your work cut out for your offense. They'll throw here. He's going deep downfield. Throw into double coverage. And it's picked off. Snappers, come out of your shell. Give it another shot.
I don't care.
Oh, good stuff. Oh. Let's go, James. Oh my gosh, he's a freaking beast, bro. There's a flag though, man. I'm good now. Oh my God, bro.
Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a show shank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a show shank. I
So guys, please don't get mad. But I put Juju. What? What is this?
In the 2019 NFL Draft.
What? I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this.
Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the Amazon, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a thing with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you do the freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything
Yeah,
I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
How much you want for trading? This is a 99. What is it? Oh, if we play you school, you playing, what's his name? The Ravens. One by one touchdown. It was a close game. It was a close game.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the...
That's what you do 24/7. That's what I have to listen to. Is this better?
As we look at this Steeler Ball Club entering play, it's been a great start to the season.
Up the max, okay,
you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
No, I said no. No means no. Don't you understand, no?
Rudolph on first down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
Points the tail. He's got room to run. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Someone said something to my stream. Oh, this is you.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play
I don't know
from
how to play
scrimmage.
quarterback. Like
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the third game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in his young year.
Yeah, week 2 is his. The announcement came Wednesday that and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, guess what? Guess what overall he is?
We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. On first down, it's Rudolph. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Past the 20, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, his... Offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
This guy's crazy.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Powerful running, fighting through it. He's got space, pushing it away.
Popped it right out there.
Still fighting through tackles, and he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big run by Kareem Hunt, and even 70 yards on the pickup. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Still on his feet. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Kareem Hunt. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Exactly.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, look up.
60 outlaw.
On first down, Rudolph. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Look at his pass.
20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Later in a couple hours.
Touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Let's see who else we should play.
So this offense will head back
I'm gonna
out
try
there
to
in
outrun.
excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Rudolph following the fumble recovery. Eluding the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I was about for that.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it.
Get the backup.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But now it'll be third down. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
That's because he's so young.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
So he's 23
Someone knew exactly
doing
where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it.
Wait, should I try it?
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Like a tractor.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now
Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not good. He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kareem Hunt on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his
That's massive. Why is that so easy?
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it first and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
How do you put it on super hard? Bro, how do you put
8 yards on the ground.
Bro, how do you put it on super
Well, he
hard?
does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll set him apart from many of the other guys in
Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown is 4th.
Oh, by the way, do you know how to make? Do you know how to make Kareem Hunt quarterback?
On first and 10, Rudolph.
I am fine.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he works free. And there he goes again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half.
What I did to
Juju continue to put this one out of reach.
That's a lead that excites a team.
I tell you what I did to them.
Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
99 everything.
Changes your outlook, but even before that,
this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Oh, what a move.
No.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. You're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
no, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Back to the air, Rudolph. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
This guy,
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. From the 50, it's Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Still going, and he's got room. Sheds it, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 50 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL.
Yeah, I'm thinking they would
So
be
the
like
football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Why do they guard
Now
him?
here's a
But they
pass
don't
on
guard
first
DB.
down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
I
from the
want to get him at
25.
200 yards. At least. Max. 200.
Now Rudolph. Washington's got it.
Let's go.
The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he's in.
How much work does he have? See, everything's 99. But set the rage, of course, and I don't even know what that is. But don't say how much yards they have. He has 99. He has 99 overall. 99. How much speed does he have? 92. 95.
Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, 70. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He's going to loft one. It got his man complete. The 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Rudolph. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Did he have a mic?
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Rudolph on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Rudolph looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come
They're going to waste time.
and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the...
He's got it with the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
Okay.
Showed off the arm strength there.
Don't gotta hit me that hard.
Second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards that time.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So now we're in the final minute of the game of the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. Still churning. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I paused it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass.
promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm time to bring the bass bird.
What does he need? Break tackle.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin, when he stretch a discount. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
You can edit other players.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish.
I'm so mean.
The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it.
But overall,
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top and splitting, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Let's see who is. Turned 51.
everybody. It's the coach. You're tuned in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Now it's Rudolph. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete.
Let's go, folks.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rudolph. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Rudolph on 3rd down. And he finds McDonald. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Over the middle, it's complete. And brought
I
down,
want to learn
but
how
not
to
before
do
they get it
backwards.
inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. Pushes over him.
Now, that's just not right.
And now the juke. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A toss play to Hunt. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Rudolph looking to throw. Buying time to his left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
19 yards that time for number 19. Here's Rudolph. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Kareem Hunt. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run with Hunt. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Rudolph now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I just came out of my chair. Big-time run right there, and all of a sudden I realized...
Didn't reach the chains, did he?
How do you go that far? Create that type of an explosive play that'll be a check and a plus on every grade sheet and still not get a first down.
Yeah, they had put themselves in a bad spot, but a big gain, that helps. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A final shot before the break, Rudolph. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped. Rudolph on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. There he goes left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, 76 yards as they have taken. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rudolph. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rudolph.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The guy up there.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him. 0. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Rudolph. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to home. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith shoots.
Why? I want to go for 2 points. I want to go for 2 points, bro.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi able to...
Bro, I'm playing defense. We can challenge it.
His 5th sack of the season. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will...
I didn't want to do something.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Looking to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
back up. Gotta get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Gotta see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, the love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent on down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Die from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I gotta get back up. Gotta get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent on down to win. I can't feel bad about it.
The last person to stop playing 2K wins $10,000 at the Bell 5 House in Toronto, Canada. Alright, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a little bit of a challenge today, so I invited some of my favorite 2K to Toronto, except Davis. I don't really watch that guy's videos. Contestant number 1, here we have Peter MC from the slums of Detroit. Contestant number 2, we have Troyden here. I feel like Davis isn't taking this seriously, so the chances he's gonna win is very slim. And contestant number 4 is Phantom Spice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, the last time he played 2K, this happened. What happened? Alright, so I gotta go to my house to get a camera because I want to have like a camera that oversees everybody. So when I'm not here, I can make sure everybody's playing by the rules. The rules are simple. You get like a 5-minute washroom break. Alright, I don't want nobody sitting on Twitter in the washroom cheating the entire time. Boom. I bring the food. I choose what they eat, alright? So they can't choose. You have to either be playing for a game or looking for a game. You can't just stare at the menu the whole time. That does not count as playing. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so let me go get my camera, and you guys go ahead and get situated, man. Get your gaming in. There's a timer. I'm looking for a game right now. I have some buddies. Who's this? Why are you following me? I'm the judge, the jury, and the host, ladies and gentlemen. See, man, we have to play good, bro, because if I get pushed, I'm not going to play. Yo, there has to be some discipline for that right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is literally a felony. Bro, hey, we need to get started. Yo, what's going on, guys? How do I sound? I don't sound crazy. What do you mean? Yeah, hold the gas, hold the gas.
Yo, Space Cam.
Fortnite memes coming your way.
I didn't even play much. I don't think I'll read it.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage.
when I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
You have grades. Browse available players to improve your team.
Big
Big numbers.